Saturday. It's not even started the damn day. Holy rip, excuse me. So hopefully we're going to have a better stream than we did yesterday. Shortly after I called it because I couldn't find a stable connection worth anything, I found out that my provider was experiencing outages in my region of town. So not impressed does not cover how annoyed I was. So with that being said, though, today we're going to go ahead and we're going to go and play through Berseria. And then tomorrow there will be no Final Fantasy V. There will be Fairy Fencer F. And I will be going through the Tower of whatever it's called. Tower of Shushukawa or whatever. Hey, that ended just in time. So for those who need whatever, because they're not watching the stream, the music I usually play before I start is from a dear friend of mine. I call him Shiba. He is on, his name is Drew Miller. He does this music as well as lots of others as Chroma Drift or Brother Santa, and you can find him on Bandcamp. The album that I bought that I've been playing is music for Trash Pandas. I'm eventually going to get him to, hopefully, if I can get the money together, get him to do a custom one for me to some degree. Maybe even a couple. I don't know. I'd have to talk to him to see. Reduced rates too. Sorry, I'm talking to my FC as I'm trying to figure out what the company actions for the day are, because I am somehow in a position to activate them, but I don't know for sure what the schedule is, except we used to have one for those that play Final Fantasy XIV. We used to have one that was for the increase of PvP marks on the weekends, and I guess we don't do that now. We only do Gold Saucer, and that. But I couldn't remember what today was. I couldn't remember if it was Helping Hand or if it was whatever. But somebody just finally told me that Thursdays is reduced rates. I'm gonna have to write this stuff down somewhere for myself, obviously, because my memory is not to be trusted. So for those of you who do not remember where we were in Tales of Berseria, I am right there with you. I don't remember for sure either. I know I did do some research into combos and what would be the best combos for everybody to set up, but because there's so many different, whatever you want to call it, with the combos, there is no best combo setup. So basically I'm in a position where I have to go through manually and make all the changes that I need to make to give myself a better chance in battle to do things. So let's check on the expedition.
Take a look at this.
Oh, only one. And
Scout
we'll
ship settings.
keep going through where we were because I do need the last item from there. But taking a look at Velvet's makeup of things, I don't know when this is new, so I don't know why it automatically swapped itself over, but apparently this will stun demi-humans. This is a stun too. Oh, avalanche. Okay. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go through here at some point, obviously, and change some stuff up because look at all these ones that I have that, as you can see by the times used, I haven't even put in yet. And I just might make some of my fights a little easier. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that stuff for these guys because they are on full auto. So they can do their... Oh, I'll be damned. She's got HP. She's got an HP recovery move. She's actually useful for something. Oh, okay. Hey, this is her Mystic Arts, which... Lethal Pain. Okay. These must be everything that she has triggered thus far with... Yeah, automatically performed when leaving Therion form after successfully performing a consuming claw attack against an undead type. So yeah, all of these are Mystic Arts. Apparently, supposedly, whatever you want to call it there. And I'm guessing Chicken is here because I'm up to 2 viewers. And so yeah, these are automatic. I don't have any options in these. It depends on what monster type, I guess, I activate my skill set against. That was the word I'm looking for. I don't think I could set her to... Oh, maybe I can. See, I can set her to auto now. She'll fight on her own. But I don't necessarily think I would enjoy that. So, I mean, then again, the computer couldn't do any worse than I do. So, all right. So, I believe we were... I know we had just seen the death of the head priest Gideon. So, oh, to be young like that again. I love your music. Please teach me how to play. Teach me everything you know. Well, if you want. I think we're supposed to be Oh, we're going to the place.
Hey, I remember you. I'd never forget someone dressed as weird as you guys.
Supposed to be going to go after Artorias.
Misfits, the ones who did that dove act in Logris. Mad Lou's Menagerie, right?
Mad Lou's Menagerie. Get it right or pay the price. So, you saw us in Logris?
That's right. I was there on Port Zexon business. I really looked forward to seeing you perform, but it never happened. But today's my lucky day. How about performing here in Port Zexon tomorrow? I want to see that sullen girl go coo again. It was hilarious. And that magician's dove trick, too.
Sure, but I'll have you know we don't come cheap.
Oh, I've got the money. I'd pay anything to see that again.
No.
Oh, come on, please.
Take a hint.
Hey now, don't be like that.
Sorry, friend. Best give it up. Otherwise, my apprentice here might show you a special trick she's been itching to practice. One where she makes you disappear.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Do it.
Yes, but just a warning. There's no guarantee you'll make it back. Still want to try?
Wait, seriously?
Seriously. And remember, it's Lou's Menagerie. See you at our next show.
Magic to make me vanish? Not entirely sure I want to see that. That's it. I'm on my way to Port Zexum or whatever he said. So. There's an awful lot of soldiers around. Strange, considering the ceremony's over. I'm gonna guess they found the transformed corpse of the head priest.
I hear the high priest was injured and will be recuperating somewhere for the near future. The church is saying he was cleaning his villa when something fell off a shelf and hit him. But there's also rumors that thieves snuck into the palace and attacked him. If that's true, who could have done it? He's always been there for the people, and everyone looks up to him.
What a terrible rumor.
Indeed. I want to believe it's just that, a rumor, but it's got the children all frightened.
I'm not scared at all. Liar. Sis saw you crying. I'm the one who's not scared at all. If any bad guys show up, I'll handle them.
Ooh, scary. I'm sure bad guys won't come near you.
Something fell off a shelf? Nice. They're doing a really good job of covering this up.
If it got out that the High Priest was murdered, and in the castle of all places, the people would lose faith in the government.
Would probably lose more faith in the priest if they found out he had demon blight. Let us pray that High Priest Gideon makes a swift recovery from his wounds. Please heal High Priest Gideon. May those who hurt High Priest Gideon be punished. Has this... where is it? Nope. I was gonna say, I guess the stat herb that is supposed to reappear here is not going to, so... There are a lot of patrols. Did something happen? Just a minor incident at the palace. Extra security is a precaution. There's no need to worry. Chip copper coin.
Man, I've been feeling really out of it recently. I was much happier when I was drinking sweet, sweet nectar. It suddenly got a lot harder to get. The price shot up 20 times in the black market. I came to the capital hoping it'd be easier to find, but no one's got any.
Give it up. It's got vermilion ore in it.
What? Vermilion ore? I heard that stuff is crazy addictive. Real bad news.
It'll be easier to quit now that it's harder to find. Real sailors don't need that crap, right?
Yeah, you're right. I don't need nectar. From now on, I'm going to the bar after work. Hey, buddy, thanks for the tip.
These days I struggle to fall asleep without a nighttime tipple. It's almost not what I said, but I caught myself last minute. So. Let us take the same vow as Lord Artorias to offer our lives in service of the people. We will join you. Let our combined strength overcome disaster and reclaim peace and prosperity. Yeah. Can dogs really catch demon blight? Yeah, I've heard it happens. I've heard of it happening to animals. If this little guy turned into a demon, it'd be worse than my girlfriend turning into one. Come on, man. That's talking like that's only going to get you in hot water. It's all about subtlety. I tell you, give the punters a show that's just a little bit better than yesterday's. Keep doing that and you'll be on the road to success. Just a little better? Got it. Bronze ore scrap. I thought I got that already, but maybe it changed.
Lord Artorias' speech really struck a chord with me. I'm sure everyone else in town feels the same way. Actually, it would be problematic if they don't.
Why would you have a problem with that?
One word, lady. Business. The ceremony to move the great Empyrean Innominat is going on now, right? After a speech as moving as that, anyone would want to offer a prayer to the new Empyrean. Which is why I'm selling commemorative chalices. They've just come in from Port Zexon.
Oh, Innominat's blessings are many indeed. Are you decorating the chalices with anything?
I'm just about to deliver them to the craftsman to get them engraved.
I just hope all this effort doesn't go to waste.
Impossible. This is the perfect opportunity. I guess amateurs just don't get it.
19 minutes and
I may
internet
have no
not dead.
business, but I know how this story ends.
Yeah, really.
Artorias, the ceremony, all of it. I'll end this by my own hand.
I'm sure she will. Anyway, yeah, no, apparently after I gave up on the stream yesterday, housemate was reading because TV was down and everything. Our primary provider, which was bought out by Rogers, was experiencing service issues. And they actually extended well into before I went to work. So even though they were resolved by the time I was supposed to be streaming, they weren't. So I've had a wonderful business idea. Selling sacred chalices at the throne. Think about it. The buyers will be moved, the abbey will become even more popular, and I'll be rich. Everyone comes out a winner. Pretty savvy, don't you think? Yeah, until the abbey breaks your kneecaps. Safe journeys.
We're to meet up with the scouts at Port Zexon.
Okay.
You better be ready.
Find the button, Batman. Find the button. There we go.
Stop fooling around.
I should start a utility company. You
I'm serious about
get
my
you
fooling
get
around.
government funded and don't actually do anything. Yeah, that's pretty well true. Stats. The 5 stats elements and status ailments interact in various ways. Examples include, but not limited to, suffering from reduced attack are 4 times likely to get inflicted with paralysis. Suffering from weakened arts are 4 times more likely to get inflicted with burning. Enemies weak to earth are twice as likely to be slowed. Blah blah blah. This is about the switch blast. If you're worried it might be confusing to suddenly give control of a new character following a switch blast, you can instead perform 2 switch blasts in a row, which will allow you to keep controlling the original character in single combo. Switch blast can be followed by another switch blast or a mystic art.
Guess it's time to fight.
Why? Must be because she only had 2 soul gauges that I couldn't activate her consuming claw. Holding the right trigger while performing a switch blast will break soul conditions for character switching in are fulfilled. Will cause the incoming character to come in with a break soul instead successfully. Okay. I still don't quite get it. It's one of those things that
What's the matter, Laphicet? You look like you're not feeling well.
during my
Doesn't
break
he
I'll have to play
always?
it and
You
see
can
if I can
stay
learn.
out of this.
You're a demon swordsman. Aizen is a cursed mala. Magilu is a bizarre wolf. But what am I?
Turning existential here.
You're Velvet's tool and emergency rations, aren't you?
He is not Menchie.
That's what Lady Teresa called me too. A tool. But I'm alive.
I get it. You're starting to wonder what your place in the world is. In that case, there's only one answer. You have to decide it.
My
Huh?
back.
It's all up to you. It depends on what you want.
That's what it means to be alive. You control the rudder of your life. Your hands on the wheel.
My life. My rudder.
Doubts are okay too. They're just further proof you're alive.
I'll protect you until you find your answer. Your arts have helped me often enough.
Alright. I don't really understand. But thank you.
Pretty words and all. But take care who you listen to, kid. Demons and reapers, remember?
I hear there's a wicked witch about, too.
Get going or get left behind.
Ah! We risk the wrath of the revenging reprobate! For now, let our rudders take us forward!
Okay, Rengisu. Rengisu? Rengetsu? Oh, yeah. I don't remember. Rengi, whatever. But anyway, as I was saying before I lost my train of thought, I'll have to play this, do some leveling that during my break, and see if I can figure out the combat system a bit better so I'm not floundering quite as much. This is Port Zexen, yeah. Okay, what do we got here? By order of the shepherd, we must stand united and work for all. Those who bring chaos will be punished. Uh-huh. Lord Shepherd Artorius, aye, he's the man to guide us, indeed. And with the new temple to the Empyrean Inomat, we'll see a new age of peace. So yeah, find out Inomat's actually a cause for the Demon Blight problem. Only fools call other people fools, you dummy. Fine, fine. That's how reason works, eh? I take it all back. Yeah, pretty logical if you think about it, right? The Van Valdley. She's an unusual ship, but beautiful. Serving aboard such a magnificent vessel will be a dream come true for any sailor. Some dreams turn out to be nightmares, mind. Yeah, like having Magilu along. Did you hear about the Royal Medicine Society being attacked by demons? How could they attack doctors on a mission of mercy? Demons are really heartless monsters. Okay, here we go. I know I can't find my way around very well. Tarnished silver coin.
Did the Sylph J reach your men?
Yeah, they're scouting the checkpoints.
They're not back yet?
No, but they won't be long.
Let's rest for a bit. I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
We'll rest until the scouts are back then.
Oh, look. I will say one thing, though. The graphics are quite something. The scouts we sent are doing their very best. They know what they're doing. Security must be really tight if it's giving them a hard time. I hope that's all that's giving them a hard time.
No way. You managed to get some? Shh, idiot. Not so loud. Behold, the finest drink there is. Iliania Red. If Benwick and the others find out we have it, they'll drink the whole thing.
Wait, you didn't tell them about it?
Of course not. Those guys couldn't care less what they stuff down their gullets, as long as it gets the job done. The subtle notes of this exquisite libation would be lost on those louts.
Well said. Now I believe some Rucarella cheese would complement this Iliania nicely. We'll have to hide the bottle until we can get our hands on some.
Leave that to me.
Wow, talk about oblivious.
Yeah, really. I just sharpened my blade. Mind if I test on your tail? Of course I do. You're a monster to frighten monsters with, I'll tell you. Oh, and there's another one over here. I guess we have to speak to Magilu, isn't there? Oh, no, sound. Why did I think it was right behind me? I'll tell ya. My vision or my brain's going, one of the two. Today ended peacefully enough, at least. I heard the storehouse burned down. I was afraid this place would end up like Halavi's. I'm glad it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but there's still no explanation, is there? None. After hearing about what happened in Halavi's, I feel lucky to be alive. Excuse me. Whenever I try to fry up squid, it explodes on me. I'm just no good at it. This is a serious problem. I love fried squid. Well, poke holes in it, then it won't explode.
Fully stocked and ready to sail. Great. We start the moment the scouts get back. Stay here and be ready to go at a moment's notice.
Aye, aye.
There's no telling what'll happen at the Empyrean's throne. Be ready for the worst.
Is there something worse than being around you, First Mate?
Just be ready.
Aye, aye, aye. Anything goes wrong, send a Sylph J, and we'll come running.
Be ready for the worst, huh?
If the scouts take much longer, we'll need to try another text. Something could have happened to them. Lovely shell. So how is Chicken doing today? The Abbey's new temple is through the north gates, but it isn't open to the public yet. You can't go through without permission. Oh, there's Bien Phu.
I gave the boy an apple, too. Aren't I the kindest girl alive?
An apple.
Would you like one? This time I want you to crow like a
No,
roof.
thank you.
Miss, are you really planning to fight Artorias?
Well, the boy did ask me so sweetly.
But you'd have no chance.
Are you defying me? Did the old man give you orders?
Not at all.
Then you're coming with me. If things get too hot, we can run. And if we die, then...
That's that. I know.
You're a quick one, little Bien Phu. But I do hope you'll struggle as long as possible. I need you around for when I'm bored, after all.
I bought an apple with my allowance. You get an allowance? Magilu's a lot more thoughtful than she lets on, although she did take my apple away after I bought it. If you're looking for the boy, he was walking in the direction of the pier up ahead. I hear the fellow that was guarding the storehouse is going to get harshly punished. What do you expect? He let himself be fooled and the whole place was destroyed. If stuff in there hadn't belonged to the church, he'd be facing compensation charges too. Nothing beats seeing the sun set over the ocean, even after all these years. Aye, whoever decided to call this world desolation must have never imagined such sights. Although it's true, terrible monsters roam under this painted sky. Terrible monsters. He's got that right. Now, life bottle, that's why I don't have that one yet. And somebody new guarding this, what's left of the storehouse? Oh, one of our people. Burning a church warehouse is not a crime that will be easily forgiven, but it will likely go unsolved. Pepper. Copper coin, chipped copper coin.
Is it good?
Chicken is very busy.
It's tart, and yet sweet.
Yes, I know you would have defended Magilu by now.
No thanks. I wouldn't be able to taste it anyway.
Oh.
You sure like the sea?
I'm afraid of the sea. The waves, sharks, all this strange fish. But the same time, it's huge and full of wonder. When I let myself think about what might be over the horizon, it's exciting.
I miss days like that, because now I don't give a shit about much of anything.
He loved the sea too.
Your brother? Really?
He'd sit on the cape, just staring at it. I told him he'd catch cold in that ocean wind, but he never listened to a word I said. Your way of looking at the world is so much like his. And I wish I bought him that compass. I wish we could have traveled together like he wanted.
Hey! The scouts are back, everyone!
Good job, Kurokuro.
Laphicet, you know you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Hi, everyone who just joined.
I'm going with you, Velvet.
I see.
This one doesn't listen to a word you say either, obviously. It is kind of strange how much this Malakine does look like her brother, but there's probably a reason for that.
He was using a pendulum? Aye, sir. And he blasted all the inspectors. I think he'd be a match for even the captain. Thank you. I'll look into this for myself.
Hold it. What's going on?
The Exorcist inspection team was attacked by a pendulum-wielding Malak.
The same type of weapon was found at the place the captain vanished from.
And so you think the attacker is the one who took the captain?
I don't know, but this can't be coincidence.
Ifrit is in the custody of exorcists. Why would they attack their own?
What will you do? One of your keys is running off.
I'm going after him. If they're already in disarray, causing more confusion will only benefit us.
Pandemonium! My favorite.
Oh, shut up. I'm actually pretty sure that is the same voice of,
Eisen sure picked an inconvenient time to run off, though, didn't he?
I can't blame him.
Renge from Oran High School Host Club. I'm almost certain it's the same voice actress. Yep, now we're short a person. So. Ooh, turtle. Welcome to the White Turtle's General Store. Wait, you're... Oh, we meet again. We need to resupply, just like last time. Like last time? With those prices, I'm sunk. Oh, don't complain. I got 16,000 gold. I don't know how the hell that happened. Calcite paper. I already have one, but Amber Talisman. And he up and buggered off. Oh, look, there's earrings for Magilu, which apparently is her weapon. Amber waistcoat, I have 3 of those. Battle garment, I have 2. Natural waistcoat, calcite garment, void ring, earth rings. Amber boots, battle boots, pickled boar meat, and nutmeg. Oh, tofu. Well, that's why I gotta be careful. This one doesn't have a 15 limit. Oh, hey! Level 3, whatever, shops, I guess. Magilu gets rings, not dolls? She gets earrings, apparently, are her weapon. At least that's what I'm going to conjecture, because... Well, we can look right now. No! And earrings, that's just her accessory, so I'm wrong. I thought maybe the dolls were just something else, but no, you are correct. Her weapon are... Her weapons are dolls. He's got it. And he's got all these mastered, so yeah, he's pretty well done. I don't think anybody else has anything mastered on that I can swap out for yet. And he hasn't even started on that. I don't know what the... Because he was in the fight, so I don't know. Anyway, enough of my mumbling. Alright. Oh, the expedition return... Oh my god, it's been half an hour already. Hey! Perfect. Flower badge. New attachment discovered. Colored sunglasses. And the next voyage has the Rengetsu style basic training or whatever it is. And I have all the materials for the isle, so let's go to the Exsphere Sea. Oh, and now I'm back down. I went from 4 viewers to 1. How sad. But I'm just not entertaining, so...
Come on, really?
Apparently. Resistance ring.
You better be ready.
Consuming cloud.
Victory is ours.
Yay, more doll characters. I hate Lulu from Final... How do you hate Lulu? From Final Fantasy XIV, but Honkai Star Rail has a character who is literally a full-size ball-jointed doll. You can even see the slots for the strings along all of her limbs. There's another... Oh no, she's a Clockwork doll from Soul Calibur. What was her name? Annabelle? I can't remember. I know she was dressed in a Gothic style outfit. Life bottle.
Everyone ready to play? And enough. You really do have a peculiar.
Sadly, can't stand Soul Calibur, but I'll look into the character. And she mastered her Art Attack +5. Now I can swap her gear out for her next set. Well, I would imagine you don't like Soul Calibur because it's a fighting game, but like just fighting like Mortal Kombat. But trying to think. I know in Final Fantasy IV, the after years, you get control of. In the after years, you get control of Calca and Brina, which are the dolls that form Calca Brina in the original, but they're dolls you can't see much about them really. So, because she's another complicit adult in Yuna's suicide, and frankly convinces Yuna not to listen to Titus.
Wow, you're good, whoever you are.
I'm Aizen, the Reaper. And Ifrit's
I mean,
first mate.
she is, but she comes around to a lot of things. Of course, she also failed her first summoner, so...
So you are the one who took Captain Ifrit from us.
Oh yeah, that's the spirit, pal.
Aizen, calm yourself. He's a Moloch and he's against the Abbey. If we work together, we can pass the barrier.
Don't give me your peacemaking crap.
I'm settling this my way. Right here, right now. Stay out of this!
I see. Well, two can play at that game. I'll handle this in my way. I'll beat you both until you're helpless. Then open that barrier.
Why does it have to be like this?
Oh, be quiet and help Velvet. Otherwise, she'll bite our heads off.
True. Forgive us, Aizen.
Yeah. Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel!
Which is why I hate her so much. She sees, you know. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I mean, I can honestly see that she does not do herself any favors with the way she sees protecting Yuna in her during her pilgrimage as redemption for Lady Belgard that she let die, but and it's not even really fair to say she let her die. She just couldn't protect her. She was probably too young at the time. That being said, though, yeah.
You're a treat, you know that? So, what's your plan after you punch through this barrier?
Kill the shepherd.
Damn, that's a new one.
She's dead serious.
All right. You won the fight. What do you want me to do?
Are you ready, my merry little Malakim? Now, line up before the barrier. Oh!
Rest is up to you. I just want to see the panic
Wow.
on the Exorcist's faces.
Hold it. I still have questions for you.
That's enough for now, Aizen. If you persist, one of us will end up dead.
Who are you? Tell me.
Zaveid the Whirlwind. A fighter, nothing more.
The barrier's gone. I won't stop you from going after him.
No. I walk with you. Besides, Melchior is still my surest link to Ifrit's whereabouts.
Riku Beskro, and the only one who wanted Titus to be right.
Could have
Trices.
saved a lot of trouble if you'd listened to me from the start.
I mean, yeah, but
If I
then
had
again,
good judgment,
the Albed
wouldn't
knew
be
the
where I
truth
am in
of the
the first
situation to a degree in the first place.
You really are a fool.
The Albed knew that there was no way to end sin, as he, you know, always returned. So, and calcite bag equipment, items gained: armory, acerite, and a smoldering glaciite. Grants +1 battle gauge to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced. Oh, hey, that'll work for Velvet. And the other one provides the ability to trigger random burn-related skills. And Aizen got a new title, Master of the One-Round Knockout.
I'm sorry about earlier.
The fight, you mean? Don't worry about it. I'll hate you until I'm in the grave, though. A jest.
I didn't know what I should do.
It's fine to take your time to decide. But as with everything, the choice is ultimately your own. And if your choice leads to killing me, I won't complain.
Yeah.
But by the same token, it might end up with me killing you.
Yeah, I guess so.
I talk too much. That Zaveid bastard's got me all riled up.
North area in front of the Imperium's throne. I guess this is my next, whatever you want to call her. And Rico, yeah, she was something. I enjoyed her quite a
The
bit.
guards are all Malakim. They really do keep humans away from here.
But why build a new temple out here? The Shepherd could build in the capital just as easily.
You know
This
some.
place,
You feel it too?
there's powerful energy flowing underground.
Right. This is a focal point of the Earth Pulse. The natural energy of the land.
The perfect spot to worship Inominat.
Or to attack him.
I thought I ordered no one to enter.
Forgive me. I would not have intruded, but there was an incident at the villa in Logres.
Eleanor, where are your Malakim?
They were eaten by the left arm of a demon.
Velvet.
What? You know of her?
He created
She was
her.
a student of mine. So she has bested Oscar, Teresa, and now you.
Lord Artorias, I ask that you grant me fresh Malakim. I vow to destroy that demon.
You are overcome with emotion. Will you fight a demon with your hatred?
Please, I beg you to forgive my foolishness.
She broke the resolve of even an exemplary disciple like you.
My lord, if I may, there is but one thing I must ask. Why is there a giant demon held captive at the villa?
Entry to that place is forbidden to all but legates, Eleanor.
It was restrained by a Moloch barrier. How could such a monstrous thing like that be held in the capital?
Eleanor, why is it you think that birds fly?
Huh? It's so they can hunt and catch prey, is it not?
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you. So Velvet is coming.
Mm-hmm.
The ties that bind us must at last be severed.
I'm pretty sure she said that already when you killed her brother.
My fighter doesn't seem to be hiding anywhere nearby.
I sensed him rush away with great speed.
Zaveid the Whirlwind, huh?
He was tough. He seemed to know Aifread too. What's the story there?
I don't know. Ask him.
He used a pendulum as a weapon.
When we first met Eisen, he said something about a pendulum, didn't he?
It was the only clue he had in his search for Aifread. I'm surprised at how far he's come on something so vague.
Does Zaveid have something to do with Aifread's disappearance?
He said this much.
This Zaveid is a killer. I didn't feel it in him at all.
I have a feeling we might cross paths again. He is tangled with the Abbey somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't seem that bad to me.
Yeah, he seems like a guy who would be hard to hate.
Hate him or not, if he gets in our way, he's in for a beating.
Now that's what a killer looks like.
But, what was I gonna say? He's like, quite a few other characters in games I've played where the pretty much only thing they live for is to fight. Flamestone Chip. So, that's probably his whole shtick. Oh, hey. Does that open that? It does. Voila. Anyway, maybe. There we go. Finally. I was going to say, maybe it doesn't.
What was that?
Some sort of contrivance using Moloch arts. Probably part of their security system, I'd say.
Obviously.
We should keep our eyes open for any more surprises.
Be a good idea. Duh, in other words. So, and does he have anything? No, he does not. Okay. So, all these things are supposed to be Malachine. Okay. They look like monsters to me, but 3 tails corns. Oh, hey! Stat altering herb. Chamomile. Yeah, flamestone chip. I hear that. There you are. Primal Python. Consuming Claw. Well, I didn't. I must not have done something right because I didn't get the boost, whatever, from swapping out. So.
Be proud. You made me unleash my full power.
Of course, that's the element about burn, or thing about burn, because that was probably the first time I encountered it. Okay, Amber Waistcoat. And that gets him plus 30 EXP and nobody else. Okay. Flamestone chips. The hell? I thought it said delicious rodent, delusionary rodent. I don't want to meet the person that would eat one of these ugly things, but that's a whole... Yeah. It's a crustacean? Purple Witch. And he mastered his Void Ring. And he doesn't need the Resistant Ring, doesn't need the Fire Ring. He could use an Aqua Ring, but I don't have very many of those. I have tons of Wind Rings. So. Okay. I would try eating anything at least once. Yeah, I for the most part, I've done that. That's how I learned that I like deep fried chicken livers. The churches in Kansas used to sell them, and we're getting churches here in town where the Swiss Chalet used to be, but I don't think that they have them on the menu anymore. Which is a shame because I liked them. They were really good. For being deep fried, the outside was nice and crunchy, the inside was velvety, like, in texture. Good source of iron, too. So. Flame Ward.
You better be ready.
Ooh, break loose. Okay. Anyway. There we go.
Let's go.
And he got title sorcerer because I'm guessing he leveled up. No, probably not. He probably just used his spells often enough.
Don't waste my time.
I know somebody that ate. What was it? He had crocodile. I think he got kangaroo meat. This was back when he was living in Arizona. He knew some kind of place that sold exotic meat. So.
Your style is really unique.
You'll be rust on my blade.
Come on. All right.
Yes, I know. I'm incredible.
And calcite daggers, velvet, and Rokuro leveled up. So obviously that's nothing. Downpass crocodile is hardly exotic. Kangaroo is probably hard to find. I know a place in Ohio though. Never felt the urge to pay for anything that went through there though. Well, you gotta remember, the guy I'm talking about, he was in Arizona, so, you know, anything that you can't find in the outback of Arizona, or whatever you want to call it there, is considered exotic. And as far as it goes, yes, and actually I think there's a place in Michigan that's quote-unquote famous for their alligator nuggets. Although I didn't think Michigan had them, so I don't know where they would be sourcing them from, but...
Come on, really?
Weakness Hunter. Okay. God, that thing is annoying.
You'll be rust on my blade.
Oh, yeah, I knew a place like that. And even here, I'm sure you could arrange something like that with the Hutterites, but I don't like dealing with them, so that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, the Amish are pretty good about selling things at a decent, like a very decent price. Because...
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Oh, hey, Aizen and Lava Set leveled up. Broken artifact times 2. Broken artifacts. Well, of course they don't pay taxes. They're exempt. Just like the Hutterites and their cult. I should take care of half of that seal, I would think. Yep, there it is. Expedition has returned. Holy crap. Either they're not taking a full half hour, or things are just going much quicker than I imagined.
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Great. Let's do this one Mangetsu style, guys.
Mystery meat and breadcrumbs.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Dwarven Salisbury surprise. Succulent patty overflows with juices, but the meat where the meat came from is a mystery. Scholarly Drive? I wonder what that does.
Scout ship setting sail.
Oh. Increases the amount of food found. Okay, well. That's good. I guess, I don't know. Okay, now how do I get down from here to get the items? There it is. But yeah, they don't pay taxes because they're religiously exempt, although if you want to go through the rigmarole for it, I'm sure that there's a way for your average citizen to become tax exempt as well. God, there are a lot of cat souls here. Not that I'm complaining, because some of them were pretty expensive, and so I didn't wind up opening them. They're still supposed to pay things like property and sales tax, but they weasel their way out of it. I would believe that, honestly. Broken artifact. Broken artifact. Flamestone chip. Broken artifact. I don't know who broke all these artifacts, but somebody needs to stop them. Yeah, I hear ya. Stupid Naga. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get into our development thing and put down some notes I'd been thinking of recently. And that to see where you would want to head with them, since at the moment, I know at least one is busy. One of the other people working on this project is supposed to be busy, or yeah, one of the other people working on our project is busy because she's got a little one that she's helping take care of and all that stuff. But since you and I seem to be the two that are primarily working on the thing, I'll have to get in there and put down at least the one idea I have, because I keep thinking about it, but I have to do some research into it too, just to see if it's something that is physiologically possible. I think that's the word. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll do my research on that and then I'll post. I'll try to do that today or tomorrow. Maybe what I should make myself do is, while I'm on vacation from streaming, I should be putting more effort into that and trying to help get that furthered along. Because if you like the stuff I wrote up for whatever beast it was, whichever cryptid it was, I can go ahead and work on some of the others, and so that way they can be flushed out for what we have the ideas on so far, and then we can work on other aspects that still need to be worked on. Where was the ladder? I saw it. I think it's back here probably. No, my luck. You watched a video on a new terrain plugin for Godot, and I made a nice water shader that can easily be adapted to lakes, ponds, or ocean. Ah, I watched. Well, I mean, awesome. It's one of those things. A lot of that stuff sounds nice, but it's all completely above me, considering how much issue I had even trying to learn how to start the stuff with Unity, which I deleted all from my computer. So, and then of course with this recent stuff, I won't be working with Unity again, so since they're ran by the same ass that that took EA down for such a long time. Flame Ward, so I have 2 of those now. But somebody was commenting on that when they were, a friend posted a thing about the 4, like it was a Horseman Apocalypse, whatever, but it was gaming and EA wasn't on there, and somebody's like, oh, don't forget EA, and my one friend was like, actually the person who was in charge of EA that made the whole, microtransactions and you pay us for everything from EA has left, and he's now in charge of Unity. So I believe I have a GitHub account because I'm on there for lots of stuff. Not lots of stuff, but like I downloaded add-ons for 14 from there. And then I know it's all done in, what's the extension, JSP? At least a lot of the stuff I've, been working with for my 14 game.
I'll end this quickly.
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
And Magilu learned Blood Moon. Ember Daggers gained.
Don't get careless.
Delusionary Rodent. I'm serious about my fooling around. Yeah, that's actually a good line. Trickster. Amber Daggers. Actually, I just realized I should check and see if Eisen is actually even getting anything towards this, because he has a lot of skills he needs to be learning, and it doesn't look like he is. So, how do I move people around? Formation.
You know what you're getting into?
So we'll swap, because Magilu has healing magic, we'll swap out the kid for Eisen. And she mastered the Opal Ring, so water type damage down 4. Whoop. That's okay. You should have heard me yesterday when I was talking to my coworkers before I started my shift, and that we were screwing around and whatnot, and wondering, and talking about how I'm not very much a fan of dealing with the public and all that, and they were like, oh, well, this is a good job, blah, blah, blah. And if you weren't working here, what else would you do? I said, I'd probably happily take a position at the local meat plant, you know, carving up the carcasses and getting that done, because I said, I'm pretty well, and then we were horsing around having fun, and they were like, yeah, but they're cute little animals. I'm like, yeah, they might be cute little animals, but considering I'm willing to chuck people into a wood chipper, that's not exactly a problem for me anymore, now is it? And I just started laughing, but I told him, I said, well, and then of course I got on about how the animals, they're raised for food, unfortunately, and even if I didn't eat...
I feel like whatever you did caused some sort of change.
I said, and even if, like, I didn't eat meat, you know, my cats, they're carnivores, they eat meat, so they'll eat the animals.
Ooh, you've got spunk. I like
And then we
that.
talked about how,
As long as you know what you're doing then.
talked about, you know, the actual, you know, getting them ready to be processed, and that, and so I don't know what possessed me, but because everybody was talking about shooting the animals to get them ready for processing. I'm like, yeah, probably done by a Vietnam vet when he gets a flashback. And it was after that, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I didn't say that out loud, but that was my first thought after I said that. There is something seriously wrong with me these days, and I have no idea. But yes, cute animals are tasty, as much as it breaks my heart. But that's what they're... you know, unfortunately, that's what we raise a lot of them for, is we raise them for food. Way back when, you know, they were hunted for food, and that, but that's a whole different story, because we didn't live in such a... The people at the time didn't live in such a state of constant whatever you want to call it, between the materialism and capitalism. So there was never this excessive need for animals. Well, while I haven't heard too much about that, would not be surprised that plants could communicate to any degree, because even if they're not what we could consider sentient or whatever it is, like humans are, which, have you met humans? Like, they're not that smart either, but I digress. I'm not surprised that they can communicate. Calcite fragment. Oh, look at all this stuff, and I have to go up and down all these different stairs to get it. But I'm right there with you with the... To some degree, and I don't know what yours is about, but like, I am not very necessarily happy with the whole vegan thing either, just due to what it winds up doing. Shell Shredder, new weapon. But what it winds up doing to, like... What am I trying to say? What it does to, like, the environments of the areas where stuff is harvested from. Just like, I wasn't aware of it, but the amount of damage done to the water table or the water system, whatever you want to call it, from the excessive amount of almond trees and all this other stuff for some of these things. Like, I was
Velvet,
not aware.
What is Artorias' method of fighting?
He wields a long sword in his left hand, and he once had a Moloch named Ceres who used fire. Had. but I killed her.
And since then, he's tethered a new Moloch called Innominat to use in her place?
As far as I know, yes. But I can't imagine a new Moloch will work with him as well as Ceres did.
Must be pleasant to always assume the best.
If I'm wrong, that's where all of you come in. The four of you will strain his tether to the Moloch. Then I'll chew through it. At which point Artorias becomes nothing more than a simple human.
But how will you get close to him in the first place?
I'll use Laphicet's arts. He will cut me. He will burn me. And I will keep charging forward. Your job is to keep healing me, so that I can stay on my feet.
A sacrificial assault, then. Oh, it's not a bad plan. There's a good chance you'll catch him off guard.
If you don't immediately die.
But Velvet, you'll...
That's an order.
All right.
Yeah, and there is... I agree with that.
You're still just a tool to her. Bet that hurts.
She ordered him because he won't do it otherwise. Flames of hatred.
Miss Moggy-Lou, does that demon Velvet really mean to kill Shepherd Artorias? What is she thinking?
I can't say. Perhaps she's not thinking at all.
No, she said something about him killing someone.
She said it during his speech, right?
I heard her too. She has some feud with Artorias.
Her hate for him flows deep. I wonder what her connection to Lord Artorias is.
Don't call him Lord. Trust me.
What?
You'll understand when the time comes. If she's still alive to face Artorias, that is.
Precisely. The fires of her hatred are all-consuming. Who will they burn in the end?
It's a dangerous path we walk, but a debt is a debt. Come along, Laphicet.
Okay.
But, so I don't know if I've mentioned, I know I've mentioned it to you, Chicken, but, so, my husband has a daughter, and since I've been here, I've met a couple of her boyfriends, including the one that she's living with right now. But one of her previous ones was a rancher, and he had a dairy farm, and so I got to talking about some of the stuff that, like all the buzzwords with, you know, oh, we don't give our animals antibiotics and a lot of other stuff. And and we talked, and I actually came to a pretty good understanding of a lot of the stuff that they do. Now, while I am aware that at one time, I don't know if it still goes on, but like overfeeding of antibiotics to some animals was a huge issue because that wound up transferring to us as and helping create bacterially resistant illnesses. The issue is that the animals are, they're animals, they're like humans, they are prone to being sick. Well, by right, the proper method of treating them is antibiotics where necessary. And so we had a discussion on that and how, at least on his farm, they never gave their animals anything except when they were sick, and in some cases, anything they gave them was usually to prevent disease, which we do too with vaccines and such. But the one thing that I always get a kick out of is, apparently, and I didn't know this, but I guess cows will continue to produce milk even after their calf has been weaned away. And apparently if they don't get milked, they can get sick from it. Basically, from what I can recall, it sounds like almost like how we would get a fluid buildup. Like when I had my hernia surgery, I would get a abscess, and it could cause more trouble. But anyway, the milk will abscess in their udder, and yeah. So, but that's, like I said, a lot of this I have to do a lot of research.
Unlikely companions, to say the least.
Yes, cows produce milk for years. It's been genetically selected by.
So you chose to be a mother bird, Ceres.
Mm.
Things will be different this time. I will have my revenge. Revenge for Laphicet!
Very well. It is time.
I did save it before this, I hope.
So this is the shepherd's style.
Boy, howdy, are we set?
But he has no molecule.
Remember the plan!
Right.
See this? Slice them! No escape! No escape! Deception!
That's how our healing works. But, I mean, yes, humans are resilient when it comes to illnesses, but that's part and parcel because we're more complex than, technically speaking, our DNA is a bit more complex with, than, you know, livestock and other things, so, you know. I'll shoot the cows on dairy farms are bred. And it's not exactly that kind of sorry.
But ladies, this isn't over. Once more, Laphicet! The fourth maxim.
Never let your guard down, even when victorious. I will not let you win so easily. I will use my full strength, as is just and proper.
Aid me, Innominat!
Didn't know calves had a high mortality rate like that.
Really?
That is cheating! Why do I...
Remember you. That night. That terrible night. More healing.
It's impossible. We have to run.
Usually 1 or 2 minutes.
You won't escape this time.
Ah, shit.
I beg your pardon, Lord Artorias. I had assumed Master Shigure was attending you. The failure is mine.
Shigure is out training. Besides, that man would like to see my blood spilled more than anyone.
Same as ever.
He thinks only of himself. Look what happened with Ifrid.
So you are Melchior.
No, Artorias. The one who most wants to spill your blood is me!
Master Artorias, allow me to quiet this demon.
Out of my way!
Learn your place, you abominable demon!
I'm not finished.
For the moment, the dairy farm, I would help feed the
Why?
cows. At first dips.
Doesn't it hurt?
Milk.
Aren't you in pain?
Report members that didn't make it, and the ones
Why,
that were
Velvet?
going to.
Why do you go on fighting?
It was 1 or 2.
Because Laphicet knew so much more pain than I ever will. And still, I couldn't do anything for him.
with demons. Number 2, your punishment must be severe. Kill the demon. Then, end your own life.
No.
Have you forgotten our pact? Your mistress is giving you an order.
I'm sick of your orders!
That aura.
I don't want Velvet to die!
Sister! Rokuro, into the portal! Right.
Hey! Don't forget me! You cannot escape!
The Nominat's power reacting with the Earth Pulse. Extraordinary.
I begin to see. Still, giving your brother's name to a Moloch. You've strayed so far.
They made a good character with him because I really want to put, you know, I put his head on the velvet. I put his head on a platter, rather.
Oh, just let me sleep a little more, Celica.
You rascal. Don't you remember the task I entrusted you with?
The task?
Yes. I asked you to take care of him.
Ceres.
Oh. Where am I? Did they kill me? My wounds are gone. Bad fever.
Please, don't die, Velvet.
You saved my life.
Hmm.
Now it's my turn to save you. First, we've got to get out of here.
Wherever the hell here is. Will it say if I... Nope, doesn't say if I pull menu. Anyway, I didn't know that cows had a high mortality rate. That's terrible. Is it just because, I mean, basically, is it just because, or is it something that, you know, thanks to the selective breeding from the farmers and that they don't have that, or is it just that's the way the creature or the species has always been,
Just
rather?
hang in there, Laffy said.
Because, like, I know that guinea pigs, I had a guinea pig for the longest time. I know they're deficient in vitamin C, which is why if they get a chill, you know, basically it's a situation of if they get a chill, they'll die, because if they get sick from anything, they'll die. So, that one went tits up. Scholarly Drive. Okay. Let's just head for the exit, because I'm guessing there's nothing here to really claim.
somewhere.
How do you know? Like, how the hell do you know? Huh? Huh? Anyway, enough from that. They get sick easily. There's an argument that having them get milk directly from their mothers, but I don't know how much that helps. They're typically separated after a week. Do you... I don't know if you would know this, but like, let's use the whole in the wild argument, which I don't know if they would survive, but would they have a higher mortality rate if they were let to go quote-unquote wild?
Crap. Which way do we go now?
Well, we'll go this way real quick, and then if not, we'll head to the right spot.
Damn. Wrong way.
Okay. Excuse me. But, yeah, so. Almost at the exit.
Where is this place anyway?
Yeah, now's a good time to be wondering that.
Where's the exit? What the hell is this place?
It's an earth pulse.
Oh.
So you survived.
Let's not count our blessings just yet. It looks like we've been sealed inside. But at least we're still alive. Can't say the same would be true if we stayed in that place.
All population of undomesticated cattle have been removed from basic.
An earth pulse. So that's what this is.
Yeah. It's like a river flowing with nature's life energy. Earth pulses can be found all over the world, but normally you can't see or interact with them.
Then how'd we wind up inside one?
When Innominat and Laphicet's power collided, the shock must have torn it open. If that's the case, it's possible that Laphicet possesses the power to return us home, but... he can't do much in this state. He's liable to turn into a demon any moment now.
Don't talk like that. Is this because he overused his powers?
It's not too late to stop it. If a Moloch occupies a pure vessel, he can be prevented from transforming into a demon.
Even you?
This lucky coin is my vessel. There's a catch to this one, though. It can only serve as a vessel for someone with the Reaper's powers.
Then that's no help at all.
An exorcist would work. We offer our own bodies as vessels for Malachim, so that we can use them for the Abbey's purposes. I volunteer to serve as your Moloch's vessel.
I see. So we just need your body with us, not your legs.
Not one step closer! I'll kill myself before you lay a hand on me. The
From
Moloch
experience,
will
even
become
small
a
farms
demon, and you'll be stuck here forever.
You don't mince words, do you?
Know your foes and strike where they're weak. The basis of all combat.
As cowardly
I
as
see.
I'd expect from a disciple of Artorias.
No, this is personal. Once I regain my exorcist powers, I vow to challenge you, Demon Velvet! If I lose, I'll
I
do
see.
whatever you wish. If you want me to die or to become a vessel, so be it.
Velvet,
Even small. Well, that's kind of sad to know that that's their...
What's the Malak's name? Normally, it is decided by their masters, but since I do not own him yet, I need to know.
He's not a thing to be owned. He's Laphicet.
Laphicet. I see. O child of the fountain of creation, these vows we exchange. May our purpose, resplendent, help to purify this cursed world. Remember this true name I bestow unto you. Such power.
How the hell did we end up here? What's going on?
That little brat. He actually unsealed the Earth Pulse?
What was that?
Huh. Guess this is the end of the Velvet World Tour Revengeathon. What an anticlimax. Not that I really care either way.
We don't know that she's dead.
Dead or alive, she's done. No way she'd keep going after seeing how outmatched she is. Betcha 10 gold that I'm right.
10 gold? You're on.
What in the...
Laphicet, what did that exorcist do?
What happened to you?
That's really sad to hear. I wouldn't have realized that about some of these items. It's one of those things
So that exorcist woman pledged herself as Laphicet's vessel?
I wouldn't really thought of it
Where
that
did
much.
she head off to then?
If you two wound up here, then odds are that exorcist disappeared somewhere nearby.
Then we'll find her.
Sheesh, are you never not worked up about something?
I said I would save him, so I will. Besides, his power is just what I need.
Don't you forget our little wager now, alright?
My darling 10 gold, murdered in his crib by a thug!
Wow. Volgalt runes.
Let her get away from me.
Runes forgotten edifice. But yeah, no, it's one of those things. There is a lot I admit I don't know when it comes to certain things because I guess it's my hyperfixations and everything else with ADHD. I never think to have them long enough to do my research properly. Some of them. Others I do, others I don't, whatever. But, yeah. I'd say most people don't realize what it is to farm. Most farmers separate themselves from factory farms owned by corpos. Death is something that you get used to. Well, honestly, I understand that by concept. Death is just, unfortunately, a fact of being alive. That's just like even... I mean, if you want me to be personal, that's the difference between my husband and I. I'm pretty much ready to die whenever, because it's going to come. He's still afraid to die. And she got a new doll, but can she... No, almost done with the Guardian doll, but anyway. But I've accepted it. It's just going to happen. I mean, I've also lost people I've cared about deeply, so... Could be a quote-unquote trauma response, but in some ways that's just the harsh reality of it too. The best I ever hope for those that mean anything to me is that on the day when their time has to come, it's nothing. That's, you don't even, my opinion, that's not even so much fearing what you leave behind. It's mourning who you leave behind, knowing you're leaving them behind. But yeah, it's just lost my train of thought, damn it. Yeah, let's say it's just what happened. And why was that thing just standing there? Well, when you're dead, I don't think you can mourn anything because you're dead once it happens. But in the meantime, at least like I said, in my opinion, that's the hard part about it. It's because, you know, trying to do everything at the same time, enjoy your time with them, realize it's fleeting, and all the other good stuff that comes along with it, so. Yeah.
Oh no, a dead end! And so the adventure came to a close in a most sudden and unsatisfying manner!
Look, that wall is cracked. That means...
Hiya! Some walls appear maybe dead ends. Sure, you might examine them with A. If you find a dead end, try inspecting the wall. Oh my god, my nose.
Move it or die.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Gear Grabber. Guardian Doll, attack +5 mastered. Items gain 2 pendants and a cross blocker. Pendant that enhances the wearer's earth element potency. And now she can get her new doll. Weathered Guardian. Okay. Looks like just a blank paper doll. Yeah.
Come on, really?
Natural waistcoat defense +5. Amber earrings, which I think she already has, doesn't she? Yep. Okay, amber waistcoat. But yeah. Well, I'm guessing I scared off whoever our other viewer was, but I don't know.
For their Maliki. You can do that too, can't you, Magilu?
Of course! This fair maiden has won the Malakim's Choice Award, Most Desirable Vessel, 3 years running.
Oh? Then you wouldn't mind replacing Eleanor as Laphicet's vessel, I hope.
Thanks, but no thanks. I have my hands full dealing with Bienfu as it is.
If I ate Bienfu, you'd have room.
Poor Bienfu.
Still wouldn't work, kiddo. You saw it with your own eyes. Even if only for an instant, that kid actually held his own against the power of Inominat. Not even the resplendent Magilu can handle something of that power.
Indeed. After everything we've seen, it's obvious there's more to Laphicet than meets the eye.
Yeah, but that Eleanor woman was still able to become his vessel.
That's because, unlike Miss Magilu, Madame Eleanor actually tries.
Anyway, we need to find her
Aw.
and beat her. She'll just bring us more trouble the longer she's out there.
Oh, we'll find her. No doubt about it.
Where are we?
This looks like some kind of ruin. Where are we?
Judging from the style of the walls and columns, I'd say this place is an ancient underground temple of Eumacia.
Eumacia, the Empyrean of Earth.
So it was by no coincidence that the Earth Pulse led us here.
How did the temple builders know where to dig to connect to an Earth Pulse? Did they just get lucky? Just wham, there it is?
Earth
Malachim.
Pulse doesn't work that way. It's a flow of natural force ordinary humans can't sense. But in those days, there were more humans capable of sensing that which others couldn't. It was people like that who guided the rest to build their temples closer to the Earth Pulses, closer to their gods.
Uh-huh.
So, since Empyreans control the forces of nature, people viewed the Earth Pulses as embodiments of the gods themselves. Is that it?
Right. In the time when Empyrean worship was at its peak, temples like this were built all over.
And I'm guessing they all looked pretty similar, so until we go outside, we're no closer to knowing where we are.
That sums it up.
I wonder if they found any high-quality ore when they dug this hole. You know, for making swords.
I don't know why I bother explaining anything to you.
One track mind.
You know, I'm starting to think you just enjoy it.
Broken artifact. Did I already come down this way? Broken artifact. I guess I gotta figure out something to do with those flamestone chips because can't carry anymore. Thorny waistcoat. Waistcoat covered in spikes to increase attack power. Remember to remove it before going to bed. I mean, yeah, that'd be a good idea more than likely. Oh, I'm glad I came this way. Look at all these cat souls. Holy crap. Enough to resurrect or free or whatever, a whole army of them pretty much. Yes, dangerous. But yeah, so after I killed the chat, which I am sorry I did, I tend to do that. Yeah. I'm really wanting to know a lot more about this lore, and I'm hoping some of it... Basically, I'm hoping I don't forget some of this stuff during my vacation, so... Calcite Talisman. At least there was no whatever monster like the last time. I did a dangerous encounter or whatever it was, and boom, some big ghastly thing appeared and almost wiped me out. Let me see. What, can I do anything with these damn things now while I'm here? Oh. Magilou's true form. Normal style. Hat style. Villa book. Smoldering glycites. I think they would be here in... No? I would think the flame chips would be in here, but I don't see them. Rings, armor, waistcoats, weapons, consumables. Well... Yeah, with how long Neptunia runs on Steam Deck, I'm going to try this next, so hopefully I remember some stuff when you get back. Well, if you... I mean, as far as this game goes, if you don't, I can... I guess try to be some kind of assistance in that, but... There it is. Oh, I guess I just saw them, by the looks of it. Okay. Well, yeah, because all this stuff is salvaged items by the looks of it. Looks like I don't have any other use for them. I'll have to check it. Because, like, especially, the only thing I'm concerned or whatever about is if they're useful for enhancements. That is what I'm most whatever here is. I don't want, if I need them for enhancement stuff, I don't want to just up and get rid of them. And that reminds me, I got a bookmark or subscribe to Iffy's thing, so that way if they have game sales, I know to look out for them. Because I don't think I have them. I don't think I'm subscribed to their stuff on Steam. So if they have a new game or have a game that comes out on sale, Shadow Flow.
Forget about it.
Elfet Pendant. Saffron. Oh, a turtle, so I can offload all my stuff.
You guys again?
Well, look who set up shop here.
You couldn't have shown up at a better time. We need more supplies.
I'm happy to help you all, but this time I really needs to charge a little extra.
How much extra are we talking here?
Ooh, you haven't heard the stories, little turtles. Word has it, there's a spooky monster that's been eating traveling merchants around these parts.
Eating merchants?
She takes the shape of a black-haired girl, and when she finds greedy merchants, she gobbles them up head first. Although, if the greedy merchant was a turtle, I bet she'd start with the crunchy shell.
Ah! I'm not greedy, I swears it. Look, I have special sales going on. Everything's marked down to normal prices.
How generous of you. Magilou, give the nice turtles the smile he lives for.
Always a pleasure.
Much obliged.
Poor turtles. I can't believe these guys. I'm a turtles and I can't even make a good deal. Oh, quit your belly aching. There it is. So let's go ahead and just sell everything here off. Because salvaged items, I guess they're not for use of much of anything. I'll only sell off half the... Yeah, Magilou is very useful sometimes. I'll only sell about half of them. Alright, enchant. Oh, takes bronze scrap, okay. And that puts her shell at +3 when she's ready for it. Does she? Oh, let's do her bronze doll, or let's do her weathered doll, I guess. Okay. Boots. And yeah, that's everything. So what does he have to buy? Oh, look. Calcite doll. Weathered Guardian. Calcite bracelets. Amber earrings. Calcite battle. Calcite. Battle garment. Resistant ring. Resistance ring, yeah. Fire rings, resistance rings, earth rings, calcite boots, battle boots, command shoes. I guess that's all we really need from him. Okay, expedition has returned.
Take a look at this.
Great. Let's do this one Ron Getsu style, guys.
Leveled up to level 4, mystery meat and breadcrumbs. Explore the sea again. Well,
Scout ship settings.
Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Broken artifacts. I'm going to say this one is a dead end by the looks of it, but nope, it's back this way. Oh, what's the button? I thought there was a button for the map, but maybe... Oh! Okay. Roku's blade. Defeat the code red... Oh, okay. Wait, what was that? Hi? Icon guide. Flamestone chips. Tarnished earrings. I wonder if I need to set vacation mode for my stream so that way I don't, well, I'll probably lose my stats no matter what happens, so. Alright.
my complete and utter victory, did you?
Armor Crusher learned. Another Ember Waistcoat. Oh, would you shut up? I swear this is best. Some of the ones from Star Ocean. Just... noisy. Broken artifact. Chip Flamestone. Hey, a cat's chest. And there's my way out. Okay. I mean, Magilu is useful. Right now, she's my only healer. Found a cat's. Left swept bangs. Fashioned for Rokuro. So, I guess that means if I use that, you'll see his eye, his demon eye, or whatever it is he keeps covering. Five Tails coins. Oh, and there's a strong monster here. My knee's itchy. And Calcite Talisman mastered. Amber Talisman. Does he have... I think I bought him a new one, didn't I? Or did he find... Nope, I'm wrong. Twin Charm. Okay. Plus 30% arts attack when HP is 8% or lower. Well, might as well let him learn that. It's 1,050 gold. Alright, now let's get out of here. Oh, holy crap, it's 1 o'clock. I've been sewing whatever with everything else. I didn't realize it was this late. Life bottle.
Everyone ready to play?
Victory is ours.
Firing.
I'll finish this quick.
Stop fooling around.
Calcite pendant.
About my fooling around.
Flame chip. A save point would be nice, please. As if it's going to magically appear because I ask. But, you know. Never hurts to ask. Flamestone chip. Flamestone chip. Well, I'm guessing my pathway out is up here, so... Oh, hey, there is a save point. What do you know? I guess I did just need to ask. 11 tails coins. Calcite fragment. Should be, I was gonna say, based on the way this looks, there should be a hidden path over here. And an equipment chest. Thorny waistcoat. Now I have 2 of them. Alright. Broken artifact. Alrighty, I guess I can save it. Although this is really not a place to call it, considering I don't even know where I'm at. And I would like to be able to get somewhere where I could, you know, recover everybody's HP. So I guess we'll go just a bit further.
I thought you'd be long gone.
I apologize for disappearing on you. I was there, and then in the next moment, I was gone.
And Laphicet?
He's resting inside me. As far as I can tell, he seems healthy again.
Your name's Eleanor, right? If I defeat you, you'll be his vessel and follow my orders until the day you die.
I accept. But conversely, should you lose, I will take your life.
Do you plan on fighting alone?
I can handle myself.
Alright, Eleanor, let's do this.
I see you're not using Laphicet to help you fight.
Of course! This duel is me versus you.
I'd better not hear any excuses after your defeat then.
As much as I don't want to do this, I guess I have to use an item. Oof, if you select to retry, you may change your band. I lost. Wow. Well, considering I don't think I even had my full HP when I started fighting her. I could be wrong, though. Let's, retry.
I see you're not using Laphicet to help you fight.
Of course! This duel is me versus you.
I'd better not hear any excuses after your defeat then.
Wow, really?
How could I be so weak?
We're done here.
Never let your guard down, even when victorious!
Why did you stop?
I know you can't kill me as long as I'm his vessel. I'm just abiding by the same terms.
Had you won, you'd have killed me.
True, but a duel is a duel.
The Abbey shaped you well. However... Once your sword is drawn, never waver. Control your feelings to control the tide of battle, right?
Lord Artorias' teachings? What a failure I have been. I'll keep my word. I will follow your orders. To the day I die! Don't! My body, I can't move! How? Since when can a Moloch overpower his own vessel?
Laphicet, are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
Looks like her body is reacting to the bond.
Yeah, I know the drill. She'll get a high fever and stay zonked out for a bit. No biggie.
Carrying her will slow us down. We can't afford that risk when we're venturing into parts unknown.
Let's rest here until she's recovered then.
Velvet should cut her, but there is a degree which
She's
Eleanor...
one of us now, isn't she? As long as she's Laphicet's vessel.
There's a degree where Eleanor means well, but she doesn't realize to the degree she's been manipulated, just like Velvet didn't when it's all said and done. Guard Breaker's Venite. Enables break charge in battle after garden for a set amount of time. The Guard Breaker's Venite break charge guard continuously for 2 seconds to activate. Next attack will increase stun chance and cannot be blocked. This ability is useful against opponents with heavy defenses. You can also use it to break an enemy's guard and obtain souls. Alright.
I'll look after Madame Eleanor. You know, I just remembered. After Miss Mogilou and I made our pact, she couldn't stop sneezing and sniffling for months. That happened right when spring was starting.
So she has hay fever. Velvet is a demon and needs no reason to cut her. That's true, she doesn't. Madame Eleanor is so sincere all the time. Compared to Mogilou, it's like the moon next to a cracker or something. Oh, Lord. Alright, I know my stream went a bit over, but I appreciate everybody staying. So...
A demon, a Moloch, a witch, and now an exorcist. We've turned into a real band of misfits.
I didn't have any other choice. We're stuck with her.
Yeah, I know. We can't afford to lose Laphicet. Now that we know the full extent of Innominat's strength, we need that boy more than ever.
Do you think Innominat really is an Empyrean?
You got me. But I do know this. Whatever he is, he's no ordinary Moloch. And the Abbey intends on using that power. To what end, I couldn't say.
If we're going to win this, we need to uncover Innominat's true nature and the Abbey's secret goals.
Indeed. At the very least, I think we can safely assume that Aifread's disappearance is part of their schemes. We might be able to extract some information out of that Eleanor woman as well.
Agreed, but no torture. I'm not shattering our only vessel.
Yeah, I get that. Given the pact they share, if Eleanor goes down, Laphicet becomes a demon, right?
What? No one told me that.
What?
That's just how it is between Moloch and Vessel. I know she's a threat, but we need to keep her close for the time being.
Well, We sure are in it deep now.
Does that mean Laphicet can choose a new vessel? Laphicet and Magilou went outside for some fresh air. Oh boy.
Man, Artorias and Innominat. Neither one of them's a force to be reckoned with.
Then why do you look so happy?
Because I'm still alive. And if I'm alive, I can fight.
You're certainly optimistic.
That's just the sort of demon I am. What about you, though? You gonna call that whole revenge thing off?
If only. That's just the sort of demon I'm not.
And we need to find a way to beat them. You can mope after you're dead.
We? You're still going to hell?
Yeah. I'd be here if Laphicet hadn't saved my life. Surely you know me by now. I might not look it, but duty and honor flow through my veins.
Forget about Magilou, just think Laphicet. Can't do any kind of grinding or anything unless I have my party with me, for piss sake. Hey, there's one of those monsters here too. Maybe that's something I should do when I'm playing this off stream, is I should go after some of these monsters. Because other than a boring battle, well, not necessarily boring, but combat boots decorated with fluorite. Interesting. I don't think she's mastered her other ones yet, has she? Nope, she's getting there.
Hey, don't overwork yourself.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Isn't it obvious? I disobeyed you, Velvet.
Don't sweat it. I'm still alive thanks to you.
I didn't want to see you die. That's why I did that. To save you.
I'm sorry too. Acting the way I did. Treating you like an object.
When I came with you, that was my own choice. You gave me the freedom to choose.
And what do we choose now? We only have more troubles ahead.
You're still going to fight, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't stop now.
Even so, I've made my choice. I'm coming with you.
I see.
I hope they find a way to get rid of that collar.
Anyway, it's not like I have any idea where we are now.
That's a good point.
Ah-ha-ha! But an object misused is one thing. A person misused is quite another.
What's your point?
What's your point, is what I want to know. Not only did you blow the whole revenge thing, you didn't even leave a scratch. Do you have any plan on where to go from here?
I'll admit it. Innominat's power is far beyond what I could ever have imagined. But I'll never give up. No matter how many times I have to try, I'll devour them all.
Bet you 100 gold you break first.
Huh?
You heard me. 100 gold says that you give up. I lost a bet with Rokurou when you had to go and survive. Cost me 10 gold. I'm just looking to come out on top.
Whatever. Fine.
Oh, then it looks like we have a bet. There might be some fun in me sticking around after all. Not that I much care how it all turns out. I'm just looking to kill time.
Hey, Velvet. I've got something that might help with Innominat.
Oh. Is this that book you took from the villa?
It's got the same symbol on.
Look closely at the crest on the cover.
It's the same one from the temple. Does that book say anything about Innominat?
Yes, but I can't read it. It's written in the ancient tongue.
Oh, don't cry, baby boy. My friend Grimoire might be able to decipher that for you.
Really?
Well, maybe not. She'd have to take a look first.
Well, where is she? Your friend, I mean.
No idea. The last letter I got from her was sent from Isolde down in Southgand.
Not much to work with here.
True, but I'll have fun watching you try.
Oh, I'll find her. Don't you worry about that.
That's the spirit. Don't give up just yet.
Are those... Okay, Laphicet's back with me at least.
We'll rest inside these ruins. You're still weak.
Oh, you're back. You should get some rest soon. Bronze scrap. You leave at dawn, no matter how Eleanor's feeling. You'll need all your strength, so rest up. Might as well rest.
All the things. A damned demon watching over me. How could I have let this happen? I'm such a disgrace. To atone for this grave sin. This is all I can do. Forgive me, Lord Artorias.
Light sleepers, I'm guessing. Although Eisen should have been able to feel whatever this is.
Light. It's Melchior's communication art.
I send Melchior to check out the Earth Pulse. And what a strange sight does he find?
My lord, I have failed you.
Lift your head, Eleanor. The Shepherd has a special mission for you.
A special mission?
You are to protect the Malak Laphicet and bring him to the Logris Abbey headquarters.
Of course.
This mission is highly classified and not to be shared with even the legates.
Protect the Malak and bring him to the capital then?
With the utmost secrecy. Your becoming his vessel is in fact quite fortunate.
Maybe so. But with me as his vessel, the Malak may interfere.
This Malak may have his own will, but he can be manipulated. Do whatever it takes to get the job done, Eleanor. You act under my full authorization.
Even were it to mean obeying the orders of a demon? But, my lord, what Malak could possibly be that valuable?
Are you saying you cannot?
Shame is only a fleeting emotion. It is will and reason that ultimately prevail in the face of calamity. My lord, I live to serve the principles of your teachings.
The Earth Pulse will soon close. From here on, you must use your own discretion to execute your mission.
are you feeling?
I'm fine. Listen, don't try anything like that again. Pain is scary, right? I'm alright. No more running away. I'm Laphicet. It's good to finally meet you properly, Eleanor. Yeah, likewise.
Don't worry. If you try running, you won't get far. Once I've eaten your arms and legs, I merely need you alive to act as his vessel. Nothing more.
That won't be necessary. I swore an oath before our duel. An oath grants power in exchange for a certain constraint. Mine was, if I lose, I will obey my opponent. Once put in motion, an oath cannot be broken by the one who swore it. I will keep my promise to you because I must.
An oath, is it? In that case, I have a question for you. What does the Abbey plan to do with Innominat?
To wipe out the demons, of course. We want to end the era of disaster once and for all.
And how exactly does the Abbey plan on wiping out the demons? Is Innominat going to wander the land, slaughtering them all?
They never told me. Innominat's ritual is kept confidential even within the Abbey. All I know is that it involves Melchior.
And it looks like the only way we'll figure out Innominat's true nature is by deciphering Laphicet's book. We'll have to track down Magilu's friend, the one who can read the ancient tongue.
If we go to Isolt and Southgand, we ought to find some clues to her whereabouts.
But first, we have to figure out where we are now. We need to find a settler or a village. Something.
I'm surprised us chuckleheads even know our own names.
Even the greatest scholars don't know everything at first. You can't get answers without asking for them.
Fair enough. Hard to argue with that.
I've never seen a Moloch quite like him.
Eleanor, your job is going to be to protect Laphicet, even if it brings you into conflict with other exorcists. Because if you turn on me...
I know. Like I said, I can't betray you.
Listen, Laphicet. If she makes any strange moves, I want you to stop her immediately, okay?
I don't think Eleanor is such a bad person. Besides, she's oath-bound to her promise.
She's lying, obviously. That's only something you do if your life depends on it.
Yep. An oath is an art that takes complex rituals and lots of hard work and time. Totally worth the trouble, to be honest.
I told you already. She wants to take you away from us. Women are creatures of deceit, boy.
If you say so.
She's right. Of course that goes doubly so for Velvet the Vengeful Villainess.
Well, I won't deny it.
Appearances can be deceiving.
What is it, Laphicet?
I was told that women's looks can be deceiving, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to see.
That's an age-old problem for men. You with me, Eisen?
Aye. Women are fickle creatures at best. They lie as easily as they breathe, and men can never see through their deceptions.
I totally feel you.
Sounds like you've both been through hard times.
The wounds women leave on a man's heart take longer to heal than a cut delivered by a sword.
It's that bad?
Beware a maiden's tears, boy, and guard yourself well. That's my advice to you.
Beware tears and guard myself.
Don't put any weird ideas into Laphicet's head, you two.
That's facts.
If you fill his head with any more garbage, I'm eating both of you.
Yes, ma'am. Yikes.
The swordsman and the pirate having troubles with women? Ha! Well, women are nothing if not difficult. I've the deepest sympathy for you both.
What do you think of the latest reactions?
Well, Velvet won't eat either of you, and Magilu didn't seem sympathetic at all.
See? Appearances can be deceiving.
And it seems you've absorbed the lesson well.
Right. I'm not like that, though. Huh? Yes, some women use their tears to manipulate others, but not all do. And I, for one, despise such duplicity. The women who did that to Eisen and Rokuro are just the extreme.
Yeah, I can see how much you hate dishonesty, Eleanor.
Huh? Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Be a good example for the boy, then. so he doesn't end up like Rokuro and me.
I intend to do just that, whether or not you ask it of me.
Eleanor is a lot stronger than she appears.
I'd say stranger is the better word for it, but that's me. So we now have a new party member. We have Eleanor to bolster the ranks a bit, which I'm sure that's going to be lots of fun. But with that being said, I am over my limit, my self-imposed limit, and because even though I am having a lot of fun with this, it is time I actually, I think my expedition is back, so let me check that, and then we'll save it, and we'll call it a stream. Oh, I lost mystery meat. Okay.
Scout ships.
So yeah. So let's go ahead and save it. Oop, not new save. And I am going to see you guys tomorrow, because tomorrow we will be going back into Fairy Fencer F, where I will be going through that tower, and then that'll be it. That'll be my last stream for the 2023 year. I appreciate everybody coming by, because I know certain people don't usually show up for Friday streams, although tomorrow will probably be a different story since I'm not streaming Final Fantasy. But if you're not here tomorrow, I appreciate everything that's gone on and you guys sticking with me, and I will see you guys in 2024. In the meantime, stay safe and have a good day. Bye. Oh, and by the way, I will be rating one of my one of the other people I follow here, and that just to see if maybe I can boost my numbers. So with that, I am going to be sending, if I can hit the right button, sending you guys. Oh, maybe nobody's actually on right now. Nope, there is somebody on right now. I don't know why they don't show up in my list, because I follow them. Let's see here, 777. There he is. All right, we're rating. We are rating 777 Bear 77. I can't remember who he actually is, but hopefully you enjoy. Because, yeah. Oh my gosh, it takes 2 minutes to do the raid? How bizarre. Oh, raid now. There we go.
He turned around on you, you dummy. Fail. Let's fail.